So I'm just doing a quick update because I got time on my hands and there are some things that I want to talk about. First of all, in terms of my transition so far, I've been going to the therapy, as I mentioned in my first video. I switched therapist. I've been going to this one now for a couple months since October. And I started going to her because a friend of mine recommended her to me when I told him about not being happy with my previous therapist. And it was funny because he suggested this therapist to me because he had only been seeing the therapist for about 3 months, and he sort of described it as 1 week they were talking about his anxiety problems, and the next week suddenly she gave him his prescription, which is quite funny. So I'm seeing this lady now. She's very like sort of spiritual, I guess. You know, she's really into being in tune with your body and mind and soul, I guess, which I'm pretty into too, but I don't like practice chi or any of those sorts of things. But it's been kind of interesting because she sort of, in terms of the therapy with her, she sort of has been, it sort of seems just like normal therapy, not really specifically gender therapy, because we've mostly just been dealing with other problems that I have in my life, like family and whatnot. But when I went last time, we actually, at the very end of the session, started talking about gender, which I was very excited about, but we didn't have enough time to continue on the subject, so next time I go in, we'll be starting off with that, which is nice. But, because about a month ago, I guess now, when I was going to her, we were talking about stuff like my low energy levels and other problems that I have. Like, I have a lot of allergies because I have a really sensitive stomach and stuff like that. So I got a bunch of blood tests, including for testosterone levels, which I'll need for the endocrinologist anyway. And I ended up finding out that I have a thyroid deficiency. And what that is your thyroid gland is somewhere under here in your neck, and it's connected to your pituitary gland, which I'm pretty sure is the gland that makes hormones. So there is actually something called your thyroid hormone, and either, you know, you're at fine levels, or you're either it's like underworking, so it's not making enough, or it's over, which is hyperthyroidism. But I'm hypothyroidism, I think, so that means that my thyroid is under and it's not making enough thyroid hormone, which is why I have extremely low energy levels and bone and muscle aches and pains. So I went to my family doctor, obviously, and now I'm on something called Synthroid, like my mom and my grandmother. And so it's actually kind of funny because I expected testosterone to be the thing that would help me with my energy levels. Well, I didn't expect it, but, you know, I hoped it. But it turns out that was already a problem anyway, so now that's solved, which is great. But yeah, so I was kind of disappointed with my therapist for the past little while because I felt like, you know, she didn't understand the fact that due to not being happy with my body how it is right now is the reason that I'm mostly unhappy in life right now. But it's also, I guess it's kind of nice that we've been sorting out some of my other problems, and I mean, I still can't wait for hormones. That's still number one on my list of everything. But yeah, so that's just kind of where I'm at right now. I'm pretty sick, if you can't tell. Holidays were alright, as good as they can be with a dysfunctional family, as I'm sure most people have anyway. But yeah, I can't think of anything else I really want to talk about right now, so I guess I'll be going. Have a good New Year, everyone. Everyone. Yeah.